It's 7:03 on Tuesday, October 22nd. Most of us right around 50 degrees. Sunny and warm today. We're going up to the low 80s. Another nice one. Good morning. I'm John Aaron.
And I'm Michelle Basch. Our top local story we're following: when a delivery driver brings you a package or food, they have to park their vehicle, sometimes on busy roads, causing traffic problems. WTOP's Lynn Bowie reports the district now wants to use cameras to catch people who are parked where they shouldn't be.
This stretch of Connecticut Avenue near Calvert Street and Woodley Park is filled with restaurants and businesses. It's 2-hour parking for most of the day, and the curb lane often backs up. According to the Washington Business Journal, the district wants to crack down on vehicles parked illegally in commercial zones like this, especially as more of us use services like DoorDash, Uber, or Amazon. The D.C. Department of Transportation is exploring using cameras and sensors, like the ones that target speeders and red light cameras, to identify curbside parking violations, citing data that shows many drivers are double parking, causing more congestion or not paying for parking. Many are also not being ticketed. In Northwest, Lynn Bowie, WTOP News.
Would you like to hop on Metro Rail a little earlier on weekends? Metro is considering starting rail service at 6 a.m. on Saturdays and Sundays. That's an hour earlier than trains start running now. Metro General Manager Randy Clark tells NBC4 the goal would be to bring in more money.
What I care most about is that we need a dedicated, predictable source of revenue. And it's a public service, and we're not going to solve everything on fares.
Switching to the earlier start time would cost Metro about $3 million a year. More discussion is expected at Thursday's Metro board meeting.
What do students think of new limits on cell phone use in Prince William County high schools? WTOP's Scott Gelman is hearing from some of them, and what they're saying might surprise you.
Honestly, the phone can be a distraction.
But senior Ala Rashed says the new pilot program banning phone use during class is helping prevent that.
Yeah, from student feedback, we've heard that felt like students were focused in class, and also we've seen that in our own classes.
High schoolers can still use phones between classes and at lunch, but can't take them out when they finish an assignment early.
That used to be like our reward, an incentive almost that we used to have every time we were at school.
That's senior Almudena Latorre. Students are using their phones to check in with work or family members while they're at school. So many are anticipating that a bell-to-bell ban, which state education officials are calling for, may be too restrictive.
Just because of their concerns about fulfilling outside responsibilities and being able to reach the people that they need to in a timely manner.
Scott Gelman, WTOP News.
All schools in Virginia are expected to put bell-to-bell cell phone bans in place by January 1st of next year.
As the presidential election season gets more intense, college campuses around the country are becoming pressure cookers. WTOP's Nick Iannelli has the story.
For many college students, it is tense right now.
There's a lot of uncertainty ahead of us. With uncertainty comes a lot of anxiety.
That's why Nicole Rusek, Chief Mental Health Officer at the University of Virginia, encourages students to limit their social media use and engage with friends in activities that don't involve heated political conversations.
There can be a lot of challenging feelings, especially if you're trying to have one of those conversations with someone you care about or you're close to.
Rusek is putting additional mental health resources in place, including extra counselors and workshops on stress management. She says this time of year is already stressful for students because of midterms, then upcoming finals and projects. Nick Iannelli, WTOP News.
And coming up on WTOP in Money News, we'll help you find the best car for your teen within a budget. Traffic and weather in 30 seconds.